over the bridge.
All right, everybody.
Oh, okay.
Right, raise it.
When you're ready.
See if I can do it.
A very good afternoon, Monday afternoon to everyone. Welcome to 4 p.m. Welcome to Mona. If you've not been to the museum before, thank you for sticking around to 4 p.m. My name is Stevenson. I'm the 4 p.m. guy, which has been running here at Mona for some time. We're now in our fourth season, and it keeps going and going and going. The idea, as you probably figured out, because you might have seen me at the piano here today writing music so that the page is blank of a morning. There's no music on it at all. Manuscript has no dots, and then I spent the day writing music, and now we're about to hear it. At this moment, these musicians have not played the piece before. I haven't heard it in real life. It's just been in my brain. So we're going to learn it together. I guess the idea about 4 p.m. is it's about creativity, the process of things, not about the finished things. You come to a museum to see stuff like the magnificent Sydney Nolan, which is framed. Don't kid yourself that he was in his studio and went, it's perfect, it's brilliant, I love it, ship it, give me millions of dollars. He probably went, get this fucking thing out of my studio, I can't stand to look at it anymore. The way we think about ourselves as creators, whether we love it or hate it, whether we have an idea or not. Maybe he had no idea when he started. He turned out he did, but starting to create randomly, the idea of randomly just making notes on a page or sketch in a book or whatever your art form is a little odd, because we think we have to have the idea before we start. I think a lot of people suffer from that. You don't. You just have to start moving the pen. And I've been moving the pen for 483 days today. So for the 483rd time, we're going to hear a brand new piece of music. I have absolutely no idea what this is going to be like. Let's see. Please welcome the stunning quartet we're about to test the medal of Miranda, Hayato, Nara and Martin. Okay, so this screen here will show my score as it whizzes by. If you're on this side and you can't see the screen, there's a paper copy of the music here. Don't take it home, but help yourself to look at it while we're playing. And we're going to have a little rehearsal and talk about it, and you're going to ask questions if you have any. Here we go. Hello, everybody. I've called this one English Summer. I don't know why. This is the music of an English summer. Not notes. It's probably from like Cliff Richard. Probably that'd be.
So should we try maybe to start with it go up, down? Yep.
It's dangerous when you haven't even played a note and you're already talking about bowing, because bowing, that shit goes for days.
That'll be it.
Okay, let's try.
Sorry, down, up, down.
That's ultimately where we're about, but see if we can go.
2, 3, 4. Okay, hold there. That was all sight reading for the first time. That's worth an applause, isn't it?
The other way, up, down. Yeah, because
I mean, they've been playing these instruments since they were like 9 to, I think, before he was born. He was playing. It's crazy. It's crazy. You can't do his taxes, but gee, he can play the cello. Right. Okay. Should we try that again? Any questions?
What did you think of the separate?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I mean,
or also
or
down.
The first way you did it. Yeah, that one.
so slow.
Yeah, slowed. Right, slows in. There we go. There's a drinking game for those of you who've got a drink. Quickly choose one of the ensemble members. If you don't have a drink, there's a bar under the stairs. Go get yourself a drink, and you can play part of the 4 p.m. drinking game. Whenever someone touches their pencil, you have a drink. It's really fun. It's really fun. Who did you choose? Yeah, you're having a drink already, great. Okay, I'll write the slows in. I'll write those in now. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's do that again.
A bit faster.
Yep, please.
Starting on an up.
Starting on an up.
Yeah.
Go.
Three, four.
And C. And repeat. Good. Hold there. Hold there. Make notes. Touch pencils. Have a drink. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's wild. There's something about, like, I mean, I'm a kind of, middle-aged white guy, grew up in Melbourne, and they listen to music from all over the world. And some people, especially if you've grown up in a European country and your country has a culture of kind of trauma and turmoil and war and stuff, and we listen to their music and go, oh, it's exciting, isn't it? And then I'm a white guy from Melbourne trying to write music, and I just write be-ba-dee-da, lovely, fuck. And you try to imbue my music with kind of density and crushes and stuff, and it's just sometimes really hard, despite how much I listen to it. It's still sometimes really hard because there's a part of me that just wants pretty melodies to sing along to. But then today's not too bad. Let's go again. You got some questions? Yes.
So in the very opening, I have the rhythm, which is the, and then I've got,
Yeah, I got that.
Yes.
and but then the rest of the time I have the third bar is just a minimum. So I'm just wondering if that is what you meant, or if it should
He
be
means the second bar of A.
Second bar of A.
Yeah.
So right, second bar of A. Second bar of A.
Yeah, and also the fourth bar of F. is
So the
different
question
from-
is the different note at the top? Is that what you mean?
No, is it definitely a minim? The first two bits of the bar, is it definitely a minim?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
We've got that sort of together. Okay, yep. Right.
And when does Marty come in after B? Are you on the second beat, Marty?
First beat.
Oh.
Hopefully. Maybe I haven't been. I'm not.
The third bar of B?
Oh, sorry, the third of B, second.
Third bar.
Second. That makes it good.
Sorry. I heard
Oh yeah, sorry. One D da. Yes, it happens all the time. Yes, right. D. You can always give that little nudge. One D. Get a little nudge.
Sure, okay.
D D da. Staggered entries,
Me
nice.
and nudge is what, like, do you want me to nudge it or just stay?
A little bit, yeah. Go on.
Just a tiny.
Yeah, just good. The staggeredness is good.
Yep.
If anybody is curious and is already confused, like I am, you can ask a question. Throw your hand in the air, and if you've always wanted to ask a question of a musician in a string quartet or me, let's have a chat. My want, even though I'm a musician and this is music, and yes, it's music, is that if you're not a musician and you have another art form, poetry, or maybe you're a guitarist and you write songs in your bedroom, let's have a chat about what that is like. Let's just talk about that. Okay.
How's the tempo? Do you want a bit faster still?
Probably, but as long as it's kind of holding, that's all.
I mean, that was...
It's good, it's good, it's good. We got up to, just before, we got to H, didn't we?
Wouldn't mind doing around F.
Cool, let's do it. Yep. Yep.
Great.
Ticka, ticka.
3, 4.
Cello. And I. So. Woo, there we go. So yeah, the first line for a while is quite separated from the rest. That's the rhythm I'm getting. Between viola and cello.
Sure.
And yours is like this little kind of ethereal thing in the background. From I? 1, 2. Now P, a bit early.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, yep.
So we're in
4 bars would help.
4 bars, yeah, 4. I mean, the fact that they're doing this just without even seeing it before still blows my mind. Still blows my mind. It's the rate that you read notes is just. It's so good it bothers me.
Except when they're wrong.
Anybody got any questions?
When you're writing, do you have an idea of like a storyline that you're...
Sometimes yes. Like sometimes yes. I could have used. I had a great story today. Could have used it, couldn't I? I mean, it's no one will mind. My mum, this is the live stream here. My mum and dad they're not watching now. They'll watch it later because today they went to the post office. They drove the car to the post office and they drove the car into the post office. So I could have used that story. It's a true story actually. But no, if I thought I had to have the story, and if I sort of sat down and thought about it, there's just no way I could do this every day. Otherwise, I'd have to have so many. I'd have to wake up at like 2 a.m. and put the story together before I met the page. Some days I do, but most of the time I think that as an idea is flawed, rather than just showing up and just wasting paper, just writing nonsense. Like the thing I often say is, if I gave you, sir, a piece of A or 10 pieces of A4 and a pen, and said to you, you've got a rabbit, a race car, a solar eclipse, and 1 hour. Go and the idea was that you didn't have to make sense, didn't have to be good, didn't have to be good, but you have to fill all those pages with the story. Now you know how words work. You know in what order to put verbs and nouns, and how to make it readable to anyone in this room. And the same with me with music. I can put things in place that allow them to play it and make it sound like something. It doesn't always have to be good, but somewhere in that journey, there's something, a story or a character or a melody I didn't think of when I got here in the morning. Oh, wow, that's good. And then I'll follow it. So having to have the story when you start is flawed, as opposed to just starting with absolutely nothing and then maybe nothing shows up. Oh, well, whatever. At least I was kind of practicing and kept warm and getting to know my craft and et cetera, et cetera. So that's what I have to do. And I would say that would be a good way for all of us to work. Yeah. All right.
Just some articulation questions for me. Oh, sorry. That was me.
Yep. Where's this?
Just up to I.
Oh,
Do you want the third beat really long? Different to the second beat? Or
yes, do a bit. Yes, please. Yes, third beat.
Da, 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 like long on the middle.
Long. Yep. In fact, the bar 76, you go di da da. Can you do those 2 double stops? Long. 76 bit.
Oh yeah, the second one long as well.
Long. Di da da dwee. Yep. Do you want to go from there again, or no?
Yeah. From I.
From I? Okay. It won't take long, and then we'll get to the end of the piece, and then we'll play it all the way through from start to finish.
From I.
I.
1, 2,
P. There we go. So when you get to R's are nice. Let's bring you just cello a bit quiet, so the pianist mode, so we can hear certainly the pit. So maybe bring the pits out a bit at
Is this
P.
an R?
At P.
Oh.
At P. Let's go from
Do
P.
you want that? Then definitely not legato, slightly.
A bit shorter, lighter. Yes, lighter. Thank you. Yes. Lighter. Great.
Straight on P.
From P, right on P, yep.
3, 4.
First violin and S. That is the ending that happens when I run out of steam and know the musicians are on their way and go just like, have a banana. So now it's ended. So there you go, that's the last bar, we got to the end of it. Okay, nice full ending, that's good. Any questions? Any problems?
The articulation at I.
At I,
and
yep.
for a long time. Do you want the third beat longer? I was playing, but this is written. Or short.
A bit longer, but not like ba 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 ba.
Bit longer, okay.
So the quaver and crotchet are kind of the same length, even though they're both dotted. Ba 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 ba. Thank you. Should we just give that a shot, just so we know how it feels? I just play it. I. 1, 2. Yeah, that's good. Lovely. Thank you. Great. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, where this one sits in my spreadsheet of favourites, can't tell you. No idea. There is a spreadsheet of favourites, which make the albums actually, because as I said, this is the 4th season. So at the end of the last 3, we've gone to our studio. You probably saw our studio down the corridor. Yeah. So we go in there and make albums. There you go. There's the favourites. The ones, and as I was saying to you, Sarah, about not having a story, some days I rock up with like less than an idea, just like no idea, just start plonking away at the piano until something arrives. And sometimes, like, fuck me, they turn out to be really good and I can't tell you why. Just because I showed up, I reckon that's just all it was. Just I was here day after day, and sometimes, as evidenced by these albums, double albums or a pack of downloads, or however you listen to your music nowadays, they just come and go, wow, that's good. And then we all just go to the pub and go, woo. But they're not always good. Some days they're really terrible. They're really terrible. If you make a terrible piece, you can probably keep it in your drawer or set fire to it. But my bargain with Mona is that I have to show you all the terrible things, which is a bit unusual. Yes. Yes. No, because some days I wake up having a bad day and write a great piece. It's just like form-wise, it just didn't have enough, it wasn't solid enough, or didn't find the melody, or I tried something interesting in the middle voices and it failed. Or maybe Marty was hungover, I don't know, whatever the reason was. Yeah, but on these days I might recognise just a little melody here that goes, well, that's good. You know, that was the hero of the day, so my spreadsheet's got this little list of things that I like, and I might sort of keep that for another day. But most of the days are compost for these days. That's just the way it works. And I tell this story in this book, which is the 4 p.m. 150 first drafts for 150 consecutive days here. I kept a diary. This is my journal. I published them. So it's as well as my thoughts and a few essays on creativity itself. So you can read about the day, and then there's a little QR code in there which gives you all the live music, so you can see we record everything. So you can read about the day and then listen to the day. And so it's a creative journey through 150 of these days. There's now 480 stupid, but it rolls on, and this is a kind of a great way for me to share with you the process of doing this every day. Right, any other questions before we hit the, yes? Oh yeah, I'll come back, yes sir? When I'm stuck, what are some of the things I do to jog my creativity? Coffee. Walk away, go outside, try and forget it, come back and go, right. And then just sometimes just use structure, you know. We know the way words work. If you're a sketcher, you know the different kinds of pencils, hard pencils, soft pencils, you know how your tools work, so just mess around with the tools, see if it works. If it doesn't, oh well, I learned something. I think taking away the expectation that it has to kind of be awesome every day is probably the first thing. If I can get rid of that, then that pressure's gone, or at least a little bit alleviated until I can find something else. Or just go, well, today's just like doing push-ups. You know, it's just exercise, yeah. What's my thought of AI? If you go to a venue, be it a cafe or a museum, and you can tell there's music on in the background, but you're not listening to it, whatever, I don't care. Because that could be AI music and you wouldn't know, who gives a shit? But the humanity of leaning into something like this is all about humans. AI is as far away from this as I can, because this is about humans doing things. So if it's an area, a shopping centre, and you're not listening to it, whatever, fine. But you know, I like humans, and I like the way humans fail, because you learn probably like so little from success. You learn everything from fucking it up. And so if I can come here and just make a complete mess of it every day, my learning just goes through the roof, and I can't share that with AI, and it can't learn from me through those mistakes. So that's a very human thing. Right, let's go. We'll play this all the way through, and then we'll go yay, and then I'll go up in the shop and sign some books if that's your fancy. After we're done, here, day 483, English Summer. Marty, Nara, Hayato, Miranda. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for staying. Thank you for engaging. My name is Dean Stevenson. The stuff is available in the shop, and I'll go and up there and sign stuff in a second. But tune into the live stream, or there's a Patreon page where you can get all of the live audio to your inbox each week. Well, just the last take, not the whole day, because no one's listening to the whole hour, are they? Except my mum when she gets back from the post office. Thank you so much for sticking around. Have a lovely week, and thank you for staying here at 4 p.m. and greetings from Mona. Bye.